immune system tonight.
Yeah, he said you gotta have. That's what we get for not bringing them out for an encore.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's pretty bad. It's the curse of Durst. Actually, you know what? You've been
Got-
cursed.
Yeah, Fred cursed.
Fred cursed.
It honestly sounds for a Indiana Jones reboot.
Indiana Jones and the Cursed of Durst.
Fred
Okay, as
Durst.
soon as you
That's
went
a good
live, it kicked
NPC
me
name.
out.
What do you mean?
It's
Kicked you out
used
what?
as
No,
Okay.
there he goes. Frozen
Recording
in time.
failed. Something went wrong during. Please have Eric refresh the page and continue recording. Okay. All right, good. Glad
It's
to
a nice
know
freeze
everything.
frame that it caught him on, though.
Yeah.
It is. Hey, I'm Eric. I don't believe in the vaccine. If I did,
Eric sounds like a Muppet in drag.
Yeah. Trump had a lot of good ideas. I watched this. Oh, hey. All right, I'm going to stop the Trump talk since people are. But I watched a video that basically it was all about psychologists that are that have diagnosed Trump from his speeches and like all this stuff. And he has something called like malignant narcissism or something.
Yeah.
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 That sounds about right.
Yeah, definitely. That is
Where it's
definitely a
like, no,
thing.
he's not a racist. He hates everyone equally.
Well, he can't really see beyond himself.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't perceive other people to the extent that he would have, like, some kind of racial agenda.
Yeah.
Donald Trump is a Donald Trump supremacist.
Oh, so I have to wait for Eric to come back. Gotta pay bills tonight.
Is the show? Do we start going live?
We are live now.
Oh,
Eric
okay.
has to rejoin us.
Gotcha. Okay.
Here he comes.
Perfect timing. Impeccable timing.
There he is.
Welcome to Laughfinder.
Well, hold on.
Narfel the Garthog on 3?
I don't know. Oh, okay. Man, that was so many people are in that movie.
Yeah.
That movie
Oh wait,
not
what did
do well.
everybody here think of the Rescue Rangers movie?
I loved
Have you
it.
seen it? I loved it.
Watched the first 20 minutes this morning, and I was enjoying it.
Okay.
Why would I watch that? Help me understand.
It's a
what's-
modern
it'd be
day
weird, yeah.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but
Okay.
done with Chip and Dale from the Rescue Rangers cartoon from the 90s.
Oh.
And you enjoyed it?
It was fun. It's the comedy is subversive, so like it's meant for kids, but a lot of it'll go over their heads.
Yeah, a lot of jokes per minute. I don't know if you would love it as much as I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got a
No,
lot
I
of.
probably won't see it.
Ugly Sonic plays a large part in this movie.
I got to meet him, and I was
What?
I got to
Yeah.
that part where Ugly Sonic was there.
Yeah,
and,
where they
that
keep
did
just
make me
looking
laugh.
at his human teeth, and they just keep, it plays like eerie mood, like it'll slow down the thing while he's going. And then I went, and it just sort of
His weird
zooms
human
into
teeth.
his weird human teeth, and they're just like.
I don't know, but I know who didn't like it. Jimmy Merritt, definitely. So
Jimmy Merritt. Did Jim Meyer also not like it?
and Jim Meyer, well, which is why he's off the show. So
Yeah, no.
Oh,
You guys
Jim's
were
not part of the
psychic.
cast now?
Of this?
Jim's
you
not
just-
on Laughfinder now?
have you just thought that I've been Jim this whole time?
What,
Hey
who's that guy in
everybody,
the
it's
corner?
me. It's me, Jim. Come over to my house and my.
Oh man.
Man, you can't be Jim. You can't be new Jim and talk shit like that about old Jim.
No.
That's an earned thing that you have. You have to have lived through Jim.
I think I've been on the show longer than Jim has, though. Now, right?
Oh, Jesus.
3
Dang.
seasons. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
So I now get the scalp of Colin. It now will get passed.
All right.
It passes
I'll get
to
it.
me. Give me
Tommy's
the
gonna get it out of
power.
his shoebox.
Fine. I have it in this 808 headphone case.
Where you wear it and then you tuck your penis in between your legs and go, "Would you fuck me?" I'd fuck me.
I know who you're trying to offend when you say Moonberry.
Oh, good times, guys. Good times.
Good times. All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
All right, then let's get it started in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Laughfinder.
Welcome to Laughfinder, everybody, Baltimore's favorite premier Paizo-based comedy podcast. I'm COVID Sinbazo. And I'll be playing hentai lemongrass. I got COVID again for the second time. I took a home test yesterday, and it came up positive, which sucks. It sucks. I have plans. COVID's fucking up my plans. But yeah, I did a show in Dover, Delaware on Friday, and then a show in Hyattsville on Saturday. And by Sunday, I wasn't feeling well, and then Sunday night took a home test, and it said I have COVID.
Fuck yeah.
So,
You did
but
it,
this
dude.
time, I'm already vaccinated against COVID and vaccinated against pneumonia. So it'll just run its course as a regular flu-like cold, and then I'll be all right. We've been checking my oxygen levels.
Wow.
Everything's good.
That's
My
Wow.
right.
dick-
Did you just
my dick
compare it
is
to
the
the
same
flu?
color as the
You're a
rest of me.
monster.
Yeah,
Listeners will remember your last stint put you in the hospital.
yeah, but I ain't no bitch this time. I ain't going to the hospital. I will fake test results to keep me out of the hospital. I'm not going in the hospital again.
That's great. We have you on record with that.
Yeah, and
All right,
then
very
next
good.
week,
There,
next week when we do this, it's just a corpse.
Yeah. Welcome to Tommy Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, as this reanimated corpse performs for us.
Which I heard a theory about that now that they've established that that's what dreams are, anytime a character in a Marvel movie talks about having a dream, they were looking at multiverse versions of themselves. Case in point, Avengers Endgame. In Endgame, Tony Stark tells Pepper, hey, I had a dream. It was the most realistic dream. We had a kid. And the kid's name was Morgan. And so he...
Or I guess it was Infinity War.
Infinity War.
Yeah, that's Infinity War.
Infinity War.
Because it comes true in Endgame.
Yeah. You're right. Hey, sorry, I have COVID brain.
Well, what he was getting at is that the kid Morgan was actually Morgan Freeman, and that he was
Yes,
the
that-
father
you didn't let me
in the
finish.
multiverse.
Hello, Father. I am Iron Man's baby.
It was so weird. I had an African American son who grew up to be the world's greatest narrator. Never seen
And was
anything like
older
it.
than me.
Why does this baby look so much like War Machine?
I also saw this. There was another
He
like
starts
how it
calling
should have
Pepper
ended.
the whore machine after that.
I saw this one where it was instead of at the very end, Tony Stark, spoiler alert, grabs the Infinity Gems, and then he goes, "I am Iron Man," but then Captain Marvel takes it, and she does it. And then, so Tony's still alive, and they're there at the end of the movie, and he looks over, and he's holding his daughter Morgan, and she's like, "Daddy, who's that woman, and who's that little kid?" And it pans over, and it's Nebula, and has a blue sun that kind of looks like Tony Stark, and he's like, "Oh, we were in space for 23 days. I thought she was a robot. But yeah, that's all I really got going on right now for me. But speaking of testing positive, this next guy's tested positive for having that good dick. Ladies and gentlemen, the beige mamba himself, Mr. Brian Preston.
Boom, boom.
My dick is beige. And it wears a hoodie.
That is actually like it's. You know what? That is actually what I call it, and that is fine. We've spent so much time talking about it on the show.
That reminds me. I bought an Aero Pro at the dispensary.
Oh,
And the
okay.
flavor is Black Mamba.
All right.
And every time I smoke it, I'm like, Brian's penis.
There you go. Frankly, take that, Uma Thurman and Kobe Bryant. I am the #1 Black Mamba in Tommy's life.
In Tommy's
Or-
mouth.
In Tommy's mouth. is my wiener. All right. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I went camping last week. Missed the show. We talked about that a good deal on game nights. I have not been up to a whole lot. I went on a booze cruise on Saturday. It's always interesting when you go to a thing and the only other black people there are working and one of the guys from the show I Love New York.
What?
Oh, my friend is like, I don't know, one of the dudes that was on I Love New York comes to stuff, and we've like hung out a few times now, and now he's no longer Onyx from I Love New York. He's just like a very nice, but also he's just a very nice man on the no-fly list, I know, to me now. And, yeah, no, I don't know, I'll be playing Hoofy, but yeah, it's been a pretty, I've been doing a bunch of stuff, but none of it terribly funny.
Brian, do you think you could get him to be a guest on game night?
You know what? That's a firm maybe for me, but then I know that every time I see him from now on in the future, he'd be like, man, why did you have me go on Zoom to have people make fun of me? I'm a real person, you know.
Speaking of
that,
We're usually pretty nice to guests. What are you talking about?
Holy shit, Eric. How drunk are you on these? Like, I know you drink. Is that, I mean...
Ray Chase of the Happy Hour podcast, he messaged me and he said that they had just had a guest. This woman says they call her the funniest...
Natasha Nice.
Natasha Nice.
is
They
her
call her
name.
the funniest woman in porn. And he said, well, I have some friends that play this comedy game show on Wednesday nights. You should go on there. She was like, I would love to. So in the future, we're going to have Natasha Nice, the funniest woman in porn, come on. And I want to have Ashley. I just want to get a bunch of funny women that I know on to just shit all on her.
It's going to be hard for me not to. This will be the first guest we ever had that I have masturbated multiple times to.
You've already masturbated to her? Let me look up a picture.
Already? Before she was on Happy Hour, she's been on the favorites list for me for a hot min.
Does she do her comedy bits like while the videos are happening?
Also,
she's getting fucked. She's like, waka waka.
I
Michael
always
Winslow.
come to laughter.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Well, speaking of Natasha Nice, this guy has oh man, I'm looking at pictures at her now. Yeah, she might. Make sure you put in Bing. Go to Bing. Everybody listening, go to Bing and type in Natasha Nice.
She's got some primo POV stuff. Let me tell you.
Listeners, I apologize while my Laughfinder teammates are busy.
Well, here, let me introduce
Aaron, if you
ladies
think
and
the
gentlemen.
listeners aren't taking this time to do exactly what we're doing.
Yeah, go ahead and pause the podcast. We'll wait. Go ahead, ladies and gwentle, professional masturbator Eric Woodward.
Hey, everybody. It's good to be back once again. Reprising my role as Master Don, the masturbating robot. I'm here and also a hole sniffing dude. No, it's good to be back, ladies and gents. And ladies. I'm addressing the ladies in our audience. Ashley, it's good to hear from you. But no, it's been a hell of a weekend. I got to do Comedy Mania on Saturday night, which is my it's slowly becoming my favorite time of the year, where I get to go into a wrestling ring. Brian, I took a Death Valley Driver on Saturday night.
Oh no, sure, that's cool.
I saw the video.
I sold it pretty daggone good. Thanks to everybody, Haley and everybody else who came out to the event. But Justin and I ran a storyline where he dressed up as a Sailor Moon girl, pretty much. So he had a sailor top, black undies, and a pink wig, and we did a whole wrestling storyline. This one, so Ryan McBride from MCW comes out and welcomes everybody, and he says, I turned on my friend Justin last year, but he's really found himself this year, and we're really happy that he's made this big change in his life. I interrupt him, and I was like, you turned your back on me because he's the one that flipped on Justin last year and won me the Comedy Mania title. He almost Death Valley drives Stefan Subotic at the beginning, but I save him, and then we leave, okay? Justin comes out at the end of the night, and in that get-up, and he reveals that he's no longer Justin Schlegel, but his new identity is Boyd Pussy. So Boyd Pussy is now out on there. The ending, the ending of the show is I interrupt Justin at the end, and I said I threw myself at you for years, and now you're having a relationship with the King of Maryland, Ryan McBride. I transform my body and I take off my clothes into this Adonis-like figure because I had gained too much weight. I look terrible. It gets a good laugh. McBride comes out, and then they start passionately making out.
Who does?
And then McBride and Justin Schlegel.
Okay.
And then McBride super kicks me in the face. Then he gets sweet Stefan Subotic, who gets a Death Valley driver right after that.
Hell yeah.
Which, by the way, Stefan Subotic took a Death Valley driver at the beginning of the show just to see what it felt like, and was limping for the rest of the evening and was clearly in pain.
Yeah.
And then-
What is a Death Valley driver? Explain
Allow
that
me
to
to-
me and our listeners.
All right.
So you get a guy up like, so he's over your shoulders, like almost like a fireman's carry.
Yeah, he's in a
Yeah.
fireman's carry.
And then you kind of jump and like throw them down and land on top of them.
Yeah, so he
Oh,
does like a full flip and like lands
Almost like a
on me
cartwheel.
like that, like
Yeah, it's
cartwheels
pretty-
my
yeah,
body
cartwheels
into the
your body,
ground.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a strong move and looks very
Someone did
devastating.
that to you?
Yeah, it
the guy
happened to
had
me.
him up.
Who got you up over?
The King
A very
of
strong man.
Maryland, MCW Zone, Ryan McBride.
Yeah.
So Ryan McBride then delivered that move to Stefan, who I'm not sure can walk today because I felt his spine afterward. Like, I think there's some people that are made to take physical pain. Like, I'm a durable guy, okay? I don't claim to be a good fighter, but I've been punched many times and I've always come out pretty much okay for the most part. I'm an oaf. But Stefan's, I was feeling his spine, and like his spine kind of feels like Jenga before it's about to fall, where there's just little pieces left at the bottom. That's kind of what his spinal column feels like, and I felt like he didn't take it that well. But I felt phenomenal after doing it. As soon as it happened, I was very nervous because there was a countdown where from like 5 that felt like an eternity. I was like, just get this over with. I'm too large to be in the air this long. And then as soon as it happened, I was just like, oh man, can I do it? Can we do it again? Do you want to do it again? So it was a great time. MCW Zone. Check out Ryan McBride, the King of Maryland. He's definitely worth to check out sometime. And I can't wait till Comedy Mania 4. That's gonna be a big one.
Nice. All right. Well, speaking of Death Valley driver, this next guy fucked his wife before he came on the podcast. And that's why his character isn't leveled up. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the best damn dick down in this Zoom conference call, Mr. Ben Hancock.
Just got done doing my wife. Hey guys, I'm back. I actually just finished my season, so
Oh, okay.
I finally have
It was a
free time.
celebratory bang.
yeah, it was welcome back. I say I just finished my season. I have to drive to Nashville tomorrow to return a truck, and then we have nationals in 3 weeks. But the regional season, that's done.
So you're driving out to Nashville and flying back?
Yep, drive back
Nice.
starting tomorrow, and then I fly back Wednesday early afternoon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you having you guys having a season end? Like they take you out to dinner or something? Get
They
some Nashville tots.
no.
They have a
so-
lot of young dancing girls perform
Yeah,
at the.
go ahead. They open up the factory and like, go ahead, Ben, pick yourself
Yeah,
out.
and I'm like, this is what makes it all worth it. No, they take everyone out to Mexico once a year if you're on the full-time staff.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you been
There's
to
no
Mexico
law.
with them yet already?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I went last year.
They need any other employees?
Yeah.
What do you
We
know
can all work
about
for
kissing on little girls, Aaron? I'm not talking about your daughter.
You take me under your wing, Ben. Teach me everything you
I
know.
can show you a thing or two.
oh man!
I don't like
Look
this
out!
show.
I smell an expose coming, Ben.
That's right. I've been undercover with the dance troupe for the past 6 months. They don't know that I've been recording all of this.
I've shaved my beard and have been pretending to be one of these dance girls.
Aaron, why are you always talking in the bathroom?
Nothing. I'm tucking my penis. Speaking of tucking their penis, this next guy's penis needs no adjustment. Ladies and gentlemen, WYPR Rock God, Mr. Aaron Hinkes.
Hey, very pleased to be back with you, my fellow hole-sniffing dudes, as I get ready to get into character and reprise my role as Hemlock Lugosi, the fetchling from the shadow plane. Not the sunshine plane, the shadow plane. I do the sorcery, I cast the spells, I hunt for bargains, etc., etc. And, yeah, what can I tell you? I spent the weekend at a Maryland jousting tournament with I brought my father and my sister to the first seasonal meet of the Maryland Jousting Tournament Association. Ring jousting. They're not knocking each other off horses.
Okay.
They're spearing these little
rings.
Little lifesaver-sized rings while they're going on a horse at 35 miles an hour. It's pretty incredible.
Where in Maryland was it?
It was in Kingsville, Maryland.
Okay.
You know where that is?
Yes, the Village of Kings.
Was there a large plywood castle?
No, this was at a
route?
park called a Jerusalem Mill Village Park.
Oh, yeah. They have
You know this
little
place?
tiny, they have little tiny house. That's one of my favorite motorcycle routes. That's 10
there you
minutes
go.
away from my house.
You
We
should have
used to
showed up on a
log-
motorcycle and entered the competition.
Yeah, I would destroy.
We used to LARP
what do
at
you
a
got?
place that
1
had
horsepower?
they had a ring joust course set up and they also had a castle, so you could do castle siege battles and everything.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, this wasn't as elaborate as that, but they had the 3 wooden archways with the rings hanging in each of them, and it was cool. It was a real family affair. Everyone there was like a competitor, basically. It was just like a hangout where it was like multiple generations of this is what I've learned about jousting. If you're a jouster, chances are you learned how to joust when you were somewhere between 2 and 4 years old.
Okay.
And everybody else in your family jousts for multiple generations.
Whoa.
Nice.
Okay.
So
Now, let me
so
ask
they're
you-
just inbred freaks. Just
I'm
running
saying
with
it for any of us, it might be a little too late to get started on a jousting
Let me
career.
ask you this.
Because
If
you're going
I'm
to get beat by
interested-
7-year-olds.
If I'm interested in trying, is it like a bring your own horse situation, or what are we
They
working
got
with there?
rentals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you need to. Well, they were
They
were
spray
letting
down
each
a
other-
horse. Like a disinfectant.
Comes
saddle,
out with
yeah.
a little tree hanging from its nose.
I think you have to be pretty much down with a family to ride their horse.
Okay.
If you found a young maiden,
Okay.
then and married
uh-huh.
into a jousting family, perhaps then they'd let you on the back of one of their
Okay.
horses.
All right.
Look, go tell your wife that you just busted in. Well, I know I told you I was going to go get a towel, but instead I did an hour and a half of podcasting. We're going to need to take a break so I can start jousting.
I have a dream to live, babe.
God
Yep.
damn.
Okay,
Anyway,
cool.
let's go.
Okay, cool. And
Although
speaking,
the idea of jousting and just fucking wiping out some little kid and watching his little fucking body fly off of a horse it's really making me laugh. I'm in the same class as him right now. I'm a beginner, and you just fucking blast.
they hit you. They're riding. Their lance hits you, but you outweigh them, so they just go rocketing.
Yeah, you would blow through the amateur class so quick. Eric.
I would love it. I would love to fucking blast 11-year-olds off their horse. God damn, I
Oh,
want
man.
to do it so bad.
I'll bring you to the next one.
And
All right, I'm
speaking
in,
of
brother.
Fair Maiden, the fairest maiden in this Riverside FM chat room. Give it up for our dungeon master, Dorian Gray.
Greetings! It is I, your friend and foe. I'm eager to get started, so let's get to it.
No need for the music because I didn't write a rap. That jousting episode that I was telling you about that was supposed to happen today, it's not done yet. So actually, after we're done tonight, I'm going to continue working on it.
Wait a minute,
So
you
instead-
write these?
You know, freeze.
I don't just get on the mic like, hey, everybody, what are we going to talk about this week?
Wow.
How can I rhyme with Gray?
Exactly. I've run out of things to rhyme with gray, so there will be
can
no...
can I make a request about
Yeah.
that? Can you end one with like a Bob Barker like style where it's like get your pets neutered and spayed?
Oh, motherfucking game master Dorian Gray.
Just gonna throw
Next
that
week.
out there.
Next week.
Perfect.
In the meantime, though, I will just tell you in non-rap fashion that last episode, you'll remember we extracted our friend Chevy the Red from the rock slide that he was pinned under. And then we had we came to a fork in the tunnels, had to choose one. We went left, which ended up being probably a poor decision because the tunnel ended. There was an object amidst the bioluminescent mushrooms there in the cavern at the end. It looked like a book, but was it? No, it was a mimic. Ladies and gentlemen, teeth and claws appeared, and it proceeded to start dealing major damage on all of us. We did what we could. The flaming sphere, Miss Elizabeth, Chevy, and Jordan, however, were both killed during this battle. Hentai was able to heal them. Or no, maybe it was Hentai and Jordan that were killed, and Chevy healed them. Someone healed them.
No,
But
I healed.
anyway, Jordan, I have to say for the record, laid a critical hit on this thing for 44 damage. You may or may not be able to tell me, but I think that is the highest damage ever done on one turn in Laughfinder history. Chevy proceeded to burst heal everyone. He accidentally healed the enemy in the process, but ultimately we were victorious. The mimic was defeated, and we all leveled up to level 4. And that, my friends, brings us up to the presents. And now I'll remind you, get your pets neutered and spayed. Here's motherfucking Game Master Dorian Gray.
All right, well done. As was so eloquently put, you have defeated the mimic. I should put Chevy in here because by now he's caught up with you guys. And
I am in here. I was here last
oh, you
week.
are.
That was the
I was not.
right.
Oh, it was Hoofy
right,
who was
right.
missing.
Yeah.
Yours.
Yeah, Chevy was like healing people. He was dying, then he was
Yeah.
getting healed, then he was
All right.
Yeah.
So your battle is over.
Can we investigate the mimic? Is there anything worth looting on it? Probably not.
No.
Well, then I guess we go back out of the tunnel and go down the other tunnel. Or we explore the walls for a hidden passage. Is there a hidden passage in this tunnel?
Give me a survival roll.
Oh.
Can I use
well-
thievery to search for any hidden levers or anything that would?
I'll
open the
I'll
door?
accept thievery also.
Okay, I got good.
Oh.
I got good thievery, guys. I mean, we should definitely rest, though, right?
Yeah. Can we just do that real
Heal
quick?
heal as many of us as you can before the rest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I brought this up. You have the option of heightening a spell.
Right. How do I do that?
So basically, you use heal in a higher level spell slot.
Okay. What does that do? It adds.
It adds 1d8.
It
So-
makes it more better.
Yeah, so if you do a healing burst, instead of 1d10, it'll do 1d10 plus 1d8.
Heyo.
Yeah, do that, Ben.
Let me.
Let me make this thievery roll.
Here's
No.
my survival.
I rolled a
roll.
10. I ain't finding
Who
shit.
has a good survival skill? I want to. I defer my survival roll to someone who maybe is going to do it better than
I
a
have-
+1.
I have a +6.
Oh, my pussycat friend. Roll.
All right.
Let me look around here.
Everyone gets 12.
Chevy just healed everyone to 12. That's cool.
Nope. I rolled an 8.
Okay. You're positive there's nothing there.
I also rolled an 8.
There's nothing
I have a +8 in survival. I could
Oh, yeah, you should probably do that.
do that. I thought I wanted them to give their, get their shot.
Well, you're like, well, I guess we'll never find it, guys.
20?
You just lean up against the wall.
20 in survival? Yeah.
You rolled a 20?
Yeah. But that's
Yeah, there's
survival,
nothing
not
here.
thievery. Oh, okay.
Oh, there's nothing here. Oh,
Hey, let's take a nap, everybody.
all right. Well, there's nothing here.
Night, night. See you in the morning.
All right, so our
How much do we
level
heal
plus
when
our
we
con.
rest?
Yeah, what
You
did you
gain
heal
your
us for?
level. He healed you for 12.
Yeah.
And then level plus con bonus, if I'm not
Level
mistaken.
times con bonus.
Level times
Times
con
con bonus.
bonus. Ooh.
So we're level 4.
Holy cow.
Bonus is...
That's coming in handy. Oh, because I leveled up. Sure.
Oh, shit, so another 12 hit points
Slightly
back.
halfway. Nice.
So
I
4.
am-
So
I
up
am
to
full.
40.
I am so weak.
You got any more before we sleep? You got any more? Oh well, we've already slept.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
You're all good. So
Good morning, everybody. How did you sleep? I have an involuntary erection.
If anybody's
It
got
happens
any
in
of
the
those
morning.
healing potions, I could still use one.
I think
Well,
I
how
have
Hank.
far down? I think
Just
I have
gonna
one
say.
more left.
I think I
I'm
might
at
have a couple.
38, but
take a
I
look
have
at it.
60 HP, so
We can
I
rest.
have
We can
a-
rest another. Take another rest, can't we?
yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Use your spells, Ben, and then we'll take another
Oh,
rest.
Sure.
Oh. Excellent.
okay, cool.
Let's
mean-
just live here in this
This
cabin.
Heal
is
us
our
back
place
up.
now.
Gosh.
I
We
feel
should
like
start 'em then.
sometimes we're just too ambitious.
Fellas, I found that I'm able
Guys.
to jerk off to the pictures in this dead mimic.
7. Does that do anything for you, Eric?
Maybe we're the home sniffing dudes, because I smell
That's exactly
a home
7.
here.
Aw.
Well, wait. Do you have any more spells? Use all your spells for
Yeah,
healing,
I
and then
mean-
we'll rest, and you'll get it all back.
How many times a
Oh,
day
if we
can I
rest
do
again,
that
I'm up to
little
4.
heightened
As
thing?
many
Once a day?
spell slots as you have at that level.
Well, yeah, so 2 probably. Could be
Okay.
wrong, but
I think I have
That'll be fun.
3 spell slots, but I don't know if they're all.
yeah.
I feel great after sleeping
Yeah,
for
you probably
24
have,
hours
like-
straight.
It'd be funny if Dorian was like, and then they flew the ship into the sun yesterday, though, because you guys rested so much.
Like Ozymandias.
There you go.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, sorry guys, you took too many.
All right, you guys are up to full.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so you go and you go through the other way, and
Yeah.
it's solid, straight shot as a tunnel for quite a while, but then it widely opens up to a scene of destruction, and you can tell that Cedrives is really beginning to decay. You find
Do I have
the
to use
floor
my feat that
decaying around
recognizes
you.
destruction?
Guys, it's
Yes.
the level from Chrono Trigger where you race in the cars.
And
Oh shit! Okay.
and you see the rocks above you are beginning to crumble and poke holes in the floor below you, exposing mechanical gears. Can you guys see that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. Listeners, our
Darn.
digital playboard is revealing a scene just as described, a scene of destruction and decay.
It's like Tommy's wet
The rocks
dream.
are crumbling
Yes.
away and showing
Yes,
a
yeah.
sort of a steampunk array of gears beneath.
That's what my basement floor looked like before Eric helped me get these lamps.
Go ahead and move somewhere between 5 and 10 spaces.
We shall probably move as a unit, Red.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
If we can all hang tight by me.
Can anyone test for traps? When he
Yeah.
tells us that we should move around randomly, that usually means
I'll check
we
for
should
traps.
test for traps.
Oh, that's a
One-
good idea.
someone's
That's a
got-
very
Look,
good
our
idea.
friend but foe.
It's a thin line.
I think I'm just going to stand still.
Yard, maybe we should just rest.
Just keep resting.
Just keep resting. Let just fuck Cedrives, guys. We don't
Let's
have to.
open up we're gonna open up a bed and breakfast down here.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
I
All right.
remember when the great prophet Brian Breston just told me to rest.
Prior.
All right.
Ryan Breston.
All right. Somebody. Let's see. Who will make this roll?
You mean Brian Breston of the Great Titty Robberies? I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Whatever. I'd watch that movie.
I know, right? You.
Right, coming up after the Apple Dumpling Gang, the Great Titty Robbery.
Hemlock Valerian.
Yes.
Give
Not
me
the one-
a perception roll.
Oh shit.
Okay. I will do that.
see. Let me
Here
check.
it comes.
Check, make sure
Perception
my dick's not
roll.
gray.
Disregard this. I just need to.
COVID.
All right.
At the 25, I see all.
All right. As you guys are exploring the cavern, you see a clear exit on the other side.
There's a clear exit on the other side.
But you notice that the ground beneath the feet of the people in front of you is starting to move and starting to part ways until finally it begins.
Oh, what the fuck is
Well,
this?
coming alive is a strong word.
Oh, no.
Garsh.
We got some boys.
Creatures are
We got some
coming up out of
boys.
the,
Y'all can go ahead and
chuds.
roll initiative.
there's some
Alright.
chuds coming up through the floor here.
Oh, cool.
What are those? Can you describe the creatures that we're seeing here, Dorian, for our radio? our
They
podcast?
are decidedly skeletal in nature.
Are they skeletons or are they made of machinery?
They are definitely skeletons with
We have
the
Callisto
odd part.
Flockharts.
It's a subhuman race we call listeners.
Let's see. One second.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got to do my initiative.
Yes.
Combat and go to.
The Bone Ranger.
You do the fist and then the hemlock thing, right? No. How do you do the initiative again?
On your character, you left click on your guy, and then you do the shield.
Yeah, shield. Oh. Did I do it?
Sword and
And then
shield.
go to the fist.
And then go to the fist. And there's hemlock.
And then you'll see a D20 next to your guy.
I didn't see. Sorry.
Sweet.
Left click. Shield.
Let's see.
There,
I got you.
Try right clicking.
Now you gotta right
Bring
click
up
to
the
make it a little short.
Left click brings up your character sheet.
I got you.
Okay, just roll my initiative for me.
All right. Next is. Okay. They come towards you menacingly.
It looks like there are about 5 of them. Am I counting correctly?
No, there's so many more than 5 of them.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I was zoomed
6,
in. Oh my
7,
God, there's
8, 9, 10.
By the
Random
dozen.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
11, 12.
First is Chevy the Red.
All right, I'm gonna kick it off by just throwing a bless out, which sounds something like this. Yeah. And then I think I'm going to retreat to somewhere like here. Seems good.
All right.
Who all did you bless?
Looks like Jordan and Hemlock.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, is Bless?
I know.
It is
Thanks.
5 foot. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Next is Hemlock Valerian.
Thank you for blessing me. I appreciate that. And our let's see, our listeners, you'll want to know that there are about 5 of these skeleton creatures to the left of us and 5 to the right. I'm going to spin around to the ones that are. To
However,
the
one of them looks
left.
different from the other ones.
Yeah, there is one.
Garsh.
Yeah, he looks
Yes,
different.
while they all have weapons like crude swords or spears or what have you, one of them is dressed in armor.
Oh, well, maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll throw a fireball on top of the one that's in armor. How about that? That seems like a good idea. He's the boss. I'm gonna go straight to the manager to complain.
Classic Karen maneuver.
I don't like what you're doing with all these other skeletons.
The Karenyashi
And I demand
Maru.
Action. Okay, so I'm going to go to spellcasting. I am going to go to my Flaming Sphere spell. And what's going to happen next? I create a sphere of flame that's square within range. In other words, on the guy with the armor. And it's going to deal some damage.
All right, so he has to make a reflex save, I believe, correct?
Good luck. Yes, his reflex save is going to need to be, I don't know. He must attempt a reflex save.
Okay. DC 20, it looks like.
Uh-oh.
He fails. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I would roll the damage. By the way, 3d6 fire damage. And on subsequent rounds, I can leave that square right there. Okay, here we go. Damage 3d6. Roll 13 damage. I like that. You're on fire.
Okay.
Fire!
So, let's see. That's 8 damage.
8 damage. He only took half?
A little bit less than half. I mean, a little bit more than half.
A little more than half. Oh, he's resisted to flame, maybe.
Did he pass his reflex save?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe flame not so powerful against
Fire
this.
resistant.
Oh, but he's goddamn undead. Okay.
Oh, you know what you could have done? One of your
You have holy?
yeah,
Divine Lance.
Yeah, Divine
yeah,
Lance.
yeah.
Yeah, that.
Next time,
Yeah.
don't tell him what I'm gonna do next.
Okay, I'll yell over. I'll be like, "Hey,
I heard that.
Hemlock, call on the
Dude.
power of your main man, GC, Jabus."
Go all out, dude.
Alright.
Whole in sync.
I believe it is Jordan's turn.
Game Master, if you could, I don't know how to a game, but these 2 skeletons to my. If I got right in front of the skeleton, can I wipe feet on both of these Germans?
Let me look that up. I'm 99.9% sure that you can.
Yeah, Jordan's trying to get himself into some 2-on-1 action right now, listeners.
By the way,
He's trying to sweet talk
This
both
is
of
where,
them.
if
This
I
will
move
look up-
here, but
this rule lookup
Could I
is brought
swipe
to you
both of
by
them?
the Grounding Coffee Company. Go to groundingcoffee.co. Try the Turtle Dreams with taste of chocolate, pecan, and caramel, or the Gay Agenda.
Okay, make a wide circuit arc.
that's- groundingcompany.co.
did you?
Okay.
Did you?
What is the flavor
They
They
profile?
must be within
No,
your
it-
melee
agenda
range.
yet.
Okay.
Penis.
I just feel like, yeah, no, it's like.
Okay, so move to where you would like to
It's got
go.
a dash of common.
Do you like penis colada?
Yes.
And
You
giving
can-
somebody brain.
All right.
Dorian says yes, definitively.
That is a
What?
thing you can do.
This is like
Perfect. Well then, I would like to use my feet
a Robert
then,
Altman movie with multiple conversations.
to try to hit both of them.
All right, make a single melee
we go.
attack.
Jordan rolls an
18.
18, listeners.
And 18. What are the ACs? They are less than 18.
Fuck yeah.
All right,
Oh, and then you're blessed, so it's really 19.
roll for damage.
He's swinging at 2 at once here, listeners. Oh, he gets
yeah.
18 damage with Miss Elizabeth.
Who is that? That was Skinny Driver and Rib Low.
Nice.
Nice.
Taking
Wow.
2 off the
Jordan
bench,
has killed 2 of them with 1 swing.
All right.
and that is my
well
that's my
done.
turn.
Yeah. Next is
Swipe
Hen.
takes Okay. I am going to. I guess I'll move because Hoofy's in front of me and the guy, so that's one move. I will use. I have the new feat of quick alchemy, where I can make a alchemical. I can make a thing in with one move action.
Okay.
So now I've made an acid thing. Ah, fuck. And then I'll just fire a. I'll do a volley at the real Slim Shady.
You're like one of those dudes who can roll a joint with one hand.
Is that a thing?
I've seen Tom the Cat do it.
All right. Go ahead and make your to hit roll.
Okay.
Ooh, it's a
22?
22, listeners.
You're blessed, yeah.
No.
You're
Oh,
not.
Yeah.
no.
Well, you still hit.
I mean, yes. Yes.
Yes. If they
My
ask you, you're
second.
blessed.
Well, you still hit anyway.
Okay. My second arrow is a 12. That misses. Arrow damage.
He gets a COVID bonus.
4. I did 4 damage.
Okay. It harmlessly bounces off of him.
Oh, jeez. Who'd
Next,
you shoot? You shot the shielded one?
Yeah.
the armored one.
The armored
My
one?
way of thinking is that Dorian has made all of these enemies, and one guy is like their captain. So I think if we can kill him,
Yeah.
it will kind of diminish the effect, maybe even kill the other ones.
That was
Yeah.
my impulse as well. I agree.
Let's see. Next is Zabrambi. And
Romney. I think I voted for him.
Dyslexic heavy metal singer.
Yeah.
Hey, what's
Mitch
up,
Rob-
Zombie?
he attacks Hemlock Valerian with
Wait
his
a minute, buddy.
scimitar.
Don't scimitar me.
He misses, though.
Oh, he's Middle Eastern.
Good try.
Next is Dead Astaire. Where is Dead Astaire? Oh,
Dead Astaire.
he will attack Hoofy.
Gosh.
Prepare to die, Hoofy.
Does Jordan get an attack of opportunity, though?
Not yet.
Holy Jesus.
Nah, I'm not a fighter.
All right.
He's a lover. You get
How
an
will
embrace
take-
of opportunity.
4 damage.
You will take 4 damage.
Okay.
He will attack at
I'm a
map
barbarian.
-5,
Totally different.
but that's a 13.
That is a misso.
Let's see. Next is Riblo and Skinny Driver are dead. So here is Anorexic. Where is she?
Gosh.
She will spend 2 actions
Oh.
coming up to Hemlock.
Oh my god, they're on me like piranhas.
I'm upset there isn't a ghost character named Bulimia.
But that's a miss. And next is Channing Sternum. Where is he? Does he?
Where are you, Channing?
He's way over. He's socially.
I don't know
distant.
why that works, but it does.
Channing Sternum.
Channing Stern.
Ah, damn, a good friend Channing Tatum.
He will shoot at Hentai Lemongrass.
Okay. Bring it on, you piece of shit. Miss me, miss me. Now you have to kiss me, and I want full tongue.
He will try
You're
at map
challenged, considering he's a
-5.
skeleton.
Make love to me like my season of girl dancing is over.
Next is Hoofy.
Oh, man. Okay, shit. Alrighty. So I am going to, I suppose, now. Who the fuck is next to me?
Oh, that is
It's hentai, and then there is some fucking.
Oh, yeah,
random
I'm right next to you,
zombie.
and then-
yeah, and this is Dead Astaire.
Dead of stare. Okay, shit. So I think, and I'm just gonna do one quick calculation right here. Okay, so I'm gonna try with my regular hitting. I am gonna just try and hit Dead of stare without moving.
Okay.
Goofy is
I am-
presumably going to use his war flail.
I am gonna
for
use
this.
the war flail. Everybody's favorite.
Hoofy is blessed. Right?
Wait, is that a blunt weapon?
You know that we love the blunts over here.
He's a
Or
bomb
you
guy.
know what? Much like the people that stole my father's car when I was a child, we just here for the blunts. No, because
That
I'm
is
alright.
a-
15,
that
but he gets bonuses.
is. Oh no, with blessed, that is a hit.
Okay. Well, you know what? No more discussion.
Wait.
That's a hit. We're gonna calculate damage. You already said it.
Hold on. You're not blessed. Never mind.
Who are you to say?
I would like to call Dorian for a deception.
I mean, you do have a hero point.
I do, but like, man, this is like a trash fucking mob zombie. Okay, so I'm gonna try my other part of my master plan here. I am going to take the 5 steps over here. I'm gonna walk the 25 feet behind this gentleman who's in control. I'm just gonna try and lay hands on him.
One moment, please.
Uh-oh.
That was an
Feels like-
aggressive.
I was playing this
moment,
round. I was
please.
planning on shooting an acid arrow at this guy.
But I'm
All
behind
right.
him.
All right.
Okay.
One moment.
I mean, hold on. Well,
You take 11 points of damage.
Oh, he had an attack of opportunity on you.
who the main
But-
guy?
Yes.
Okay. of course I
But
did.
you may continue now.
Tickle fight.
Tickle fights indeed. All right. So I am just gonna try and hit the old lay hands. Where the
All right,
fuck
let's see.
is- I think actually this does 6 points of holy damage.
I think you have to ask him permission first. You need consent to lay hands.
Damaging an undead creature with a touch.
damage.
Oh, also, it.
Oh, actually, if it's untouched, if they're undead, it gets an extra 6 damage plus the 1d6.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh fuck.
If you want to heighten it,
Oh, heightened. I see.
yeah, which you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna heighten that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, and he also has to make a Fortitude save. What's your class DC?
My class DC should
Probably
vary.
what, 19?
I think it is
Something like that?
19, actually. Yeah, I think it is 19.
20, because you're 4th level now.
Okay. So it's 20. Alright.
All right, so he has to make a Fortitude save.
Oh,
Okay.
Got a 21, listeners.
20
If he had made it, if he had failed it, he would have -2 to his AC for the rest of the encounter.
Ah.
So,
Oh, sweet.
Are you telling us what coulda, would, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts?
So roll 1d6 plus 6.
That's always, goddamn, I always do this.
Slash R space 1d6 plus 6.
Space, D6, plus 6. 11 damage.
Okay, that's some impressive
yeah.
damage.
Okay. You see half of its bones begin to rot under the assault of positive energy.
Yes.
Half of its bones turn black and withered, and it
Keep
would.
giving it compliments.
Gosh! It's like, oh, no, never mind.
Have you been working out? And it's like,
Ouch. That definitely hurt it. There's no resistance to positive energy.
Gosh!
hit him with that Lance Bass, Aaron.
And next,
Oh, it's coming.
All right, let's see. Next is Megan Grave.
Just try being nice to her, too!
Where are you, though?
Oh,
Okay.
man. I hope this is more successful than that crowd in Edgewood was.
Again, I think just no one understands how being nice is gonna affect people that do comedy.
It's gonna shoot at Hoofy. But that's a miss.
Flip them all.
Next is Scott Scapular.
A whole lot of enemies attacking.
Tell them their fathers would be proud of them.
And he is gonna flank Jordan.
Uh-oh.
Yours. Just put him on a show in the 4th season.
That isn't bad.
That to hit?
Yeah. It was terrible. And then
Because
he
it's
was,
Scott back.
I want his leg to fall off.
false. Fail. Such fail.
Do they get villain points?
Save that for the main bad guy.
Oh man.
Let's see. This one will attack Hemlock.
Good luck. You know I have shadowy resistance, Game Master.
I do.
I only remind you every episode.
What's your AC, Hemlock?
19.
19.
He misses though. Next is Chevy.
Chevy, you have holy divine inspiration. Divine something?
Well, actually.
You also do a healing burst.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like
I
healing
could do.
burst.
Who
would count
needs
as
healing
divine.
though?
Yeah, but
No
your
one's
burst
really
will.
hurt that bad.
Anyone in that range, all those bad guys will take that as damage.
Right,
Yeah,
but
but if
I've
they're
got
fucking
this-
undead.
Right.
I've got this thing called Inner Radiance Torrent that gives me 44 of damage that I can shoot 60 feet in a straight line. That could hit all.
And it's
3 of these
holy
guys.
energy damage.
Well,
Could
fuck
hit
yeah.
all 3 of these guys. How are we feeling about that?
I like it. Let's
Okay.
try it.
Hmm. Oh, it can go like a laser beam through all of them?
As long as you
Yeah,
cast
Yeah,
it,
if
you're
it-
like,
If
you're like
it
a Sailor
says
Scout.
line, yeah. Line generally means Inner Radiance Torrent. Let's see. Force Light Necromancy. He doesn't have to roll to hit. It's just a reflex save.
Hey-o.
So much.
All right. What's your class DC, Chevy?
I want to say 18. Oh wait, that's 8.
Oh, it's 18. All right. And go ahead and roll damage. Did you roll damage for 12?
No. Oh wait. Yes, I did. You know, I hit that not
That
knowing
was a
it was the
practice
damage
roll.
button. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. He makes his reflex save.
Let's see.
Fail.
Oh,
This one makes
soft
their
round
reflex save.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Makes it.
Yeah.
It makes his reflex save.
Megan Grave.
Fail.
Gets it in.
Oh man.
Man.
That's pretty good. You hit 2 of them.
Yeah.
Let's
12 damage
see.
each.
And if you do miss one, I'd rather you miss Megan Grave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Zabarambi. Dead.
By the way, Alexander made a comment when Brian called them all listeners. He said, "Damn, Brian, it's like that. I'm gonna go get my son, go get my kid circumcised out of spite."
Let's see. Let's see. Must make a reflex save. On a critical failure, they're also blinded.
Oh,
Ooh. None of them critically failed, did they?
No.
Dead.
Had to be in.
But they still take damage. The saving throw was just for the blindness. They take the
okay.
damage either way.
oh, good.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, so 3. Oh my God! All 3 of them are dead.
Hey-o.
Listen, there's 5
Nice.
skeletons dead now.
Oh man,
That's-
you gotta pop him.
That's the most people I've killed in one encounter.
Yours.
I'll be right back. I gotta go jerk off behind this rock.
I gotta go tell my wife. She's gonna want to do it.
You hear a voice from beyond the room that says, "Back off."
I didn't hit him, Mark. I did not.
And they all
But
begin.
y'all don't want the. You guys don't want the smoke anymore. Getting into the darkness.
And all of the other ones are beginning to. And you just see like 10, 20, 30 of them coming out of the ground.
Oh shit.
Oh, jeez.
But they're all backing away from you. And it starts to become a crowd of these undead hordes. And then they part ways. Until
They go and clock out. See you tomorrow. My shift's over.
Well, I'll see you at happy hour. I'll see you, dead Avril.
And
The Megan Grace one goes, oh, join my OnlyFans. Her
and you see
fans.
a single.
Oh wait, it would be Bonely fans.
That's why I said Bonely.
You did say Bonely fans. Okay, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
So a person comes up. He's rail thin. He damn near looks like he's a skeleton himself, and he's wearing a traditional black robe. And all of the undead
noticed
seem to defer to
It's
him.
traditional.
Look out, fellas. It's one of those necrophiliacs.
And he says, "So, this is who the library sent to destroy me."
You have
Pathetic.
overdue books.
Do we recognize this man in the black robe? Is he the leader of the cult of the ever-changing sun, or no?
He is decidedly not.
Oh, okay.
I just
Well,
realized that
hello.
our game master, who is a librarian, has based the whole game off of a library sending out a
Oh, yeah. Good.
He's the one that wiped his ass on that book.
We never caught that guy.
How
But
dare you ruin our last copy of this bitch her apartment.
in her crib, part 2.
Damn it.
But he sort of looks you up and down, and he says, "Well, do you have any last words before you meet your end and join my horde of undead legions?"
We weren't sent to kill you.
Give me
You have a
a
very
diplomacy roll.
You should have done that, Hemlock. I was waiting for you to do that.
We weren't sent to kill you.
Can he aid me in my role?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
I gotta
good.
click on my character sheet.
Let me find my...
So you would roll also, Chevy?
Yeah.
For diplomacy.
Correct.
Oh, I'm gonna take a hero point right there.
I have a plus 12 in diplomacy. if
Yeah, I
that's
have a
helpful.
+1.
I'm a
Here we
plus-
go.
There's a 27 if
And a
anybody
19.
wants it.
There's a 16. That's a horrible.
New season of Laughfinder coming soon. He says, "What do you mean you weren't sent to kill me? Of course you were."
I'm going to let my friend Hemlock here explain.
He's good with
Li-
the
listen
words.
to me, my friend. First of all, my name is Hemlock. What is your name? Let's get acquainted.
You see a black smoke start to appear in the palm of his hand.
We'll get right to the point then. I see you're not up for pleasantries. Listen, we're all on this same rock of a spaceship. You and us, we all have the same goal. And that is to keep this thing from disintegrating and imploding. And we're here to see what we can do to help you.
Really? You're here to help me.
Yes,
necromancer.
help us help you.
Yep. That's it.
I'd like
do you
to-
mind
I'd
if
like
we have
to-
sex with any of your skeletons?
We're open
We also
to it.
enjoy
I'd
having
like to
sex with
offer
dead
him a.
things.
Sure. White people love fucking
Hey.
skeletons.
I have a little compartment in my arm, and I'd like to offer around I've saved for this entire mission for this moment right here.
It's a little melted.
One
You open
time
the thing
with
and it just
that.
pours out.
Sorry.
He says, "Why would you help me?"
Look, I know what it is to be a necromancer. I've never been one, but I get it. I get it. You don't want to die. None of us want to meet death. And if you don't let us fix this ship, that's what we're all going to do. This ship will implode, and we will all die. I don't care that you're raising all these things to have sex with them. A few of them were kind of attractive. I give you that. But we just want to fix the ship.
He says,
I've totally misunderstood what a necromancer is.
he says, if you're not sent here to destroy me, then what are you doing here?
Hemlock, tell nice man.
What we're doing here.
Hey, and pornographic music, and then let's tell them we're here.
Oh, yeah.
With some pizzas. You want? I thought somebody ordered a large pepperoni pizza.
What is this?
What's going on?
Okay, Ben, here's the thing. All right. Throat singing means something very different than what you seem to think it means.
We didn't have Michael Winslow on this podcast for goddamn nothing.
I whip together a ladder, and I'm like, I just start walking past him with a ladder because no one ever stops you when you have a ladder.
I mean,
Look, I have to get to the thing.
Shit, nobody cares about you.
He says,
guys?
We didn't even know
We
you
just
were here.
want to hear to fix the ship. I'm just saying that out of character to my friends over here in real world land.
Yeah.
Just to be like, hey guys, part of me thinks maybe we should try that as a strategy. I don't know.
Yeah, we say, hey, look, you see the machinery, you see all the gears and everything that's in the ground here. We're here to try to fix the machine. And then I want to give him a full breakdown of the plot so far. All right, so
Like,
it started.
Yeah.
We just want to fix all this stuff and stay alive.
And
None
I
of
end
us
with-
want to die, buddy.
And I end with, and that's what Cedra Vest stands for.
Very good.
And I'm just
Yes,
crying.
we
Well
have 40 pages of pages to substantiate this.
Hold on. Allow my friend Hemlock here to tell you.
Oh, you know what? Actually,
Previously on the last episode, we wanted to be friends. Get a load of that, my friend.
I'd like to use a skill exposition dump.
Remember to get your pets
He
neutered and
says-
spayed.
he says,
As you can tell, we're friends. We're
and
all
so
sporting
you're
boners
on your
for
way
you.
to the Great Green.
Yeah, that's
Gosh.
Sure, we heard of it.
The Great Green, yes, we want to get there too, to do the helpful
He
things that we're
says-
supposed to do.
It is in my best interest to destroy all of you right now. But
What?
Maybe not, though.
maybe not
Okay,
if you
alright.
bring me something.
Oh, a fetch quest, of course.
On the way back
Is it a
from the
hair
Great
tie?
Green.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we were going there anyway. Sure, what do you need?
You can just
You
have
need-
one of us.
I assume it's lube. It's lubricant of some sort.
need a pack of
almost
cigarettes,
always
or what?
a lubricant, yeah.
It says, in the heart of the Great Green is a glowing glass orb. I want you to bring me that orb. I've sent my minions there, but the Great Green is a very dangerous place. And there are only so many waves upon waves of undead you can send before it becomes impractical. They're great soldiers, you understand, but they don't have the intelligence to make complex decisions, let alone covert actions. But if you've made it this far, you can do so.
Did you promise them all chargers?
Hey,
Sounds-
we could take a couple of your minions with us. Maybe one or two could accompany us to this to help aid us and make sure it happens.
And like 9 out of 1 to 10. What's the lay like? You know, is it good?
Give me a diplomacy roll.
Gladly.
Nope, this is just for
Oh,
hentai.
it. God damn it. Come on.
Oh.
All right, listeners. I need you to believe. Put your hands together and believe that I can pull this off and get a couple minions out of this guy. Here we go.
Oh, wait, shit. Have you thought about just joining an over 40 page on Facebook? That's a good way to find minions.
Yeah.
Right, here we go.
All right.
We get to 19 listeners.
19.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
He says, consider this an investment. Brutus, the monster beefcake.
Oh,
All right.
Oh, you're sending me your comeliest one.
He sends you up from the ground. Comes a zombie that clearly in its living time was an ogre.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It's a zombie about 16 feet tall that looks like it was grafted on, like extra muscle was grafted onto it.
Oh. Oh, nice. It's like he made one of his own 3D porn girls like me.
He's
I
just
look
here 'cause
down. I look down and notice
Why
how
is it covered in
immaculate its
feet?
feet are. Oh, there's extra feet on the back. This is some good work.
He
we
says,
will gladly travel to the Great Green to collect your glass glowing orb
More like
with
great
our new
bean.
friend, Zombie Brutus. Well, that seems like an exciting point to
Yeah.
stop and pick up
Yeah.
next week, yeah?
Yep,
Indeed.
sounds
Are we all good with that?
good. More work.
Listeners, through great channels of diplomacy, we've avoided a confrontation with this man in a black robe and instead secured from him the assistance of a 16-foot tall zombie. As we now get ready to proceed to the Great Green to collect for him a glowing glass orb, along with whatever the other reason was that we were supposed to go to the Great Green, which I will remind you on the next exciting episode of Laughfinder.
All right, guys. For those of you listening live, I don't
Why
even know
else
if
were we going to the Great Green, by the way? Do you remember now?
oh, yes, yeah.
Ichabod sent us there for something. The Birdman.
You were going to the Great Green because you believe that the giant brain that heads Cedrives is conducting experiments there because that was the research facility before the other race became the Harvesters.
Yes.
And they believe that whatever it's planning was figured out there. It has something to do with the thing that you figured out that Cedrives recently decided to reverse course.
All right, guys.
Right.
Well, I can tell you if you're listening live, I may or may not be able to make it to the murder mystery this weekend. We'll have to see. I'm going to take another COVID test on Thursday. But then the following weekend, if you are a fan of 98 Rock, you can catch Eric and I at Ravens Beach Bash, Ocean City on Friday the 3rd. I should be 100% recovered by then. I have no doubt in my mind. Or I'm giving everyone COVID. Yeah, so that's it for me. Brian, what do you got coming up?
Well, you know what? This coming weekend, I'm going to be in Cedar Point, ideally in Sandusky, Ohio. Then you can maybe catch me if the show is on the 4th. You can catch me at AwesomeCon. If it's on the 3rd, I won't fucking be there. And then, you know what? The big one, you come out to the Auto Bar June 11th. God damn it, I'm headlining that motherfucker.
Nice.
It is going to be just a great time for everyone involved. And, you know what? Dare I say it, my biggest fear about this show is someone is going to see a flyer and be like, you know what? That's the guy I cheated on you with in 2018 over there when I was on vacation out from wherever. So, Short Kings, apologies in advance. It was never going to work out. If anything, I did you a favor. So, Autobar, June 11th.
Awesome. And Eric, what do you got coming up?
This Friday, I'll be at the DC Improvisational Theater doing the mini murder mystery with Josh Caderna and Nicole Walco. So come out to there, and of course the great Rob Mayer. It's going to be good to catch up with him. 2 shows, and then if Tommy is, me and him will be locking lips and spitting in each other's mouths as we do One to Live at the Winchester Theater in the great state of Virginia. So come out to both of those. All tickets, bullshit, and that at ericcomedy.com.
Nice.
All right. Ben, what
Eric
do you
with a
got?
K, comedy with a C.
Yeah.
You got it, brother.
We're doing a little alley-oop for you there.
Ben, what do you got?
Let's see. Tomorrow, if you're listening now, you can probably still get tickets. I will be driving from Baltimore to Nashville. So if you are on Route 81 between either of those 2 cities.
Oh, I wish
probably
you were
catch it.
doing you had a CB radio and you would do a CB cast.
Oh, you know what? Call it Nashville Hot Dickin'.
Oh.
I like that.
Nicely
All right.
done.
Aaron, what do you got coming up?
Well, I would tell you all about my new episode of the Maryland Curiosity Bureau, except I haven't finished it yet. I'm just, what's happening to me? I'm fucking falling
It's all
apart
right.
at the
This
seams.
whole week
No.
has snuck up on us.
Tomorrow, it's going to be in the mail tomorrow. But I'll tell you, next week's episode. Have any of you guys ever visited Fort Armistead Park? Do
That
you
sounds
know this
familiar.
place?
It does sound familiar. Where's it
That
at?
does. Where the fuck? Yeah.
It is in Hawkins Point in South Baltimore, in this secluded little area. It used to be a military fort. Then it got shut down, and then it got taken over by the city, and then promptly abandoned by the city. And now it's just like a place where ne'er-do-wells go and do ne'er-do-well things.
Oh, yeah, I have been right there because
There are
it's right
creepy
there
tunnels in there.
by
and
Fort Carroll.
Starscape used to happen there. the
Oh,
electronic
okay. You know
music
what?
festival.
I know that because yeah. All right, fair enough. I do know where the fuck that is. I don't.
That's
I
what
never
next
went
step.
to a
That's what next
Starscape.
week's episode is about.
Okay.
Nice.
Anyway, I was down there today. It is freaky. That place is freaky.
Did you
so
find?
stay tuned
Isn't
for
there
that one too.
There's supposed to be a tunnel that goes from Fort Armistead Park to Fort Carroll. Did you hear
Yes.
about that? Did you find it?
I have not yet had the cojones to go more than like 4 feet into one of those tunnels.
I
Good
mean,
idea.
like, that is how they got Molly to the fucking Union troops. Is like those tunnels.
Yeah, it's scary. Anyway, stay tuned for that one. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, because Fort Carroll, that is in meanwhile at the Skull Base. That's where the Skull Base is.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that-
Ah,
yeah.
perfect.
Huh.
Perfect. Okay.
All right. And last but not least, Dorian, what do you got coming up?
I'm going to be performing at the Origins Gaming Convention.
Woo! When's that?
That is 2 weeks from now, that weekend, correct?
Weekend of the 11th?
Yeah.
10th and 11th.
10th and 11th, that's correct.
Okay.
And this Saturday, I'm going to be performing in D.C. with Hetty Sandberg.
Nice. I like Hetty. Hetty's great. All right, guys. Well, thanks, everybody. I saw Chad. I saw Chuck. We saw
Yeah.
Alexander. We saw Merle stop in. I think Merle's on vacation still. All right, guys. But we love you. And as always, may all your hits be critical. May your strike be tried and true. May all your fails be minimal, but nothing lower than a 2. We love you, and we'll see you on Wednesday.